friends, Teacher Rachel here today, and we are going to be wrapping up Lunar New Year this week. So we have been doing some various projects that go along with the Lunar New Year. I've been sharing some videos about the Lunar New Year, and so the Lunar New Year is a 2-week long celebration. So it started on the 12th. And it ends on the 26th, which is on Friday, which on the last day of the Lunar New Year is the Festival of Lanterns. So it's a lantern festival where kids go out, families go out, and they carry paper lanterns, kind of like the one that we made last week or 2 weeks ago now. And we're going to make a different kind today. Usually in the Chinese culture, the lanterns have various riddles on them that you have to solve. We aren't going to be doing any riddles today, but you might look into doing some because riddles are really, really fun. And so, yeah, so we're going to be doing the red lanterns. The red is a lucky color. Also this week our letter is R, so red is R-E-D, red. It also was said to ward off a mythical beast called Yen. And if you watch one of our book this week, The Lunar New Year, it will talk a bit about that. I also have this really beautiful Chinese decorated background today that I thought would be really fun and celebratory. Okay, so what you got this week was you got some ribbon, and you got some of these little kind of gold looking things. They're called brass brads or solid brass fasteners. And they're kind of funny, but I'm going to show you how to use them. Then you also should have gotten about 8 of these strips of paper that have a hole on either end of them. Okay, so you don't have to use all of them. You can just use a handful of them, whatever you would like. So you're going to start out by taking, so I have all 8 here. I'm going to try it with all 8 and see how it goes. So I'm going to line all the holes up. You see I lined up all those holes. And I'm going to take this brad and I'm going to stick it through the hole. And I am going to open it up. So it's got 2 pieces that you open like so. And then this part, you might have an adult help you, but I'm going to take this ribbon. This is going to be my ribbon. I'm going to cut both of them in half, but I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut this one in half as well. Like that. So I'm going to take one ribbon and I'm going to tie it around the brad like so. And this is going to be what we're going to hang our lantern from. So I'm going to tie it real tight like that. And then I'm going to take these 2 and I'm going to tie them together to make a loop like so. So there I have, this is what it's going to hang from. And then I'm going to go down to this other end. I'm going to line up this other end. It might be a little bit more difficult. And put my brad through so they're both going through the same way. And open it up. And then I'm going to take these 3 pieces that I have left. And I'm going to kind of get them to be the same so that I can tie them all 3 around this brad. You don't have to do this. I like it because I like to decorate it. You can also color these or paint them or whatever, however you want to decorate it. I'm just doing mine plain because I want you guys to feel comfortable doing whatever you want. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. Okay? I want you to be creative with it and feel free to send me pictures. I would love to see pictures of your work. It makes me really, really happy. And then these are curling ribbons. So I have long fingernails, so I can actually just go like this and curl them by hand. You might have an adult help you because sometimes people can curl them with a pair of scissors, but I want you to be really safe with your scissors. So get an adult, somebody bigger to help you out. Or if you can do it with your fingernails like I can. I've had a lot of practice. I used to work in a florist department where I had to do a lot of balloons and stuff. So, all right, so I got some nice curly ribbons to go on the bottom. So now that I have it like this, we're going to take it and very, very carefully start to fan these out. So see how I'm doing this? So it's curved and I have the brads on the outside. And I'll just keep pulling them apart one by one. It gets kind of tricky. You got to be gentle or else you'll rip them. And as you start pulling them apart, it starts to form a sphere or a ball shape. And that's what our lantern is going to be shaped like when we're done. So you're going to have one lantern that's a cylinder and one lantern that's a sphere. And again, we don't want to put real candles in these, but if you have some of those little electric candles, those would be really awesome in here. Or we hung up some here in the school underneath the lights so the light shines through them and they look like they're lighting up. Okay, so this is a really simple paper lantern that you can hang and have for the Lantern Festival. So see, I've got myself a sphere. You can keep adjusting them so they're even. So I did use all 8. On mine, you can use 6 so that there's bigger holes. You can find some more paper and you can do it yourself. This was just some long strips of paper. But there is my paper lantern, and now I can hang it. And you can set, a little candle in there. Like I said, try to use an electric one. They have them at the dollar store, just because I don't want you risking burning things. So there's my paper lantern. So I wish you all a happy Lunar New Year and all of the luck for the year that we are going into. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.